Nettie Stevens was born on June 7, 1861, in Cavendish, Vermont. Stevens would grow up to become an important biologist and would discover the existence of sex chromosomes. At the time, however, women were given very little opportunities. It was uncommon for women to even be able to go to school and become educated. Stevens's father was a carpenter. Her mother died when she was only 2 years old. After her father remarried, she moved to Westford, Massachusetts, where she started school. Stevens initially attended a public school in Westford, where she thrived. After her father's business prospered, she attended Westford Normal School, a private school, until she was 18. Stevens was always an exceptionally bright student. After finishing school, she went on to teach zoology, as well as a number of other courses at a high school. While she wanted to become a scientist, Stevens first became a teacher. She even went to a teacher's college, where she completed 4 years of courses in 2 years. Between the ages of 22 and 35, Stevens worked as a respected and recognized teacher. She taught until she had saved enough money to be able to attend university. Stevens attended Stanford University in California, where she got a bachelor's degree in physiology in 1899 and completed her master's degree in 1900. At the age of 39, Stevens started working on her doctoral studies on cytology, or the branch of biology concerned with the structures and function of plant and animal cells. In 1901, Stevens was awarded a fellowship in Würzburg, Germany, where she became interested in chromosomes. By 1900, the general rules of heredity and chromosomes had both been discovered. The link between the two, however, was disputed. At the time, the cause of biological sex in offspring was also unknown. In 1906, Stevens discovered the existence of two distinct kinds of sperm cells. Half of the cells had two X chromosomes, while the other half had an X and a Y chromosome. Unfortunately, Stevens died in 1921 from breast cancer at the age of just 50. Stevens had worked as a scientist for only 11 years, but had still left a lasting impact, especially with her insights on how chromosomes and heredity work. Stevens received little recognition for her groundbreaking work. Edmund Wilson, another scientist who made similar discoveries to Stevens at the same time, was the one credited for his discoveries. During her lifetime, she would only receive a $1,000 prize for the best scientific book written by a woman. In 1933, Thomas Hunt Morgan, a scientist that Stevens had worked with, received a Nobel Prize and was credited for discovering the sex chromosomes, even though he had been critical of Stevens when she was the one to discover these chromosomes.